One local expert is calling on persons to look out for signs of sleep apnea. Pulmonologist Dr. Paul Scott says this can be potentially serious and life-threatening if not detected and treated early. Shamela Pullen has more in this evening's edition of the Health Report.
Sleep apnea is a sleep disorder which occurs when the upper airway is blocked. This causes breathing to stop and start during sleep. Consultant pulmonologist Dr. Paul Scott says the condition is more common in the older population, but children can also be affected.
Some of the common symptoms associated with sleep apnea include feeling tired when you wake up as if you just didn't get enough sleep, daytime sleepiness, either constantly fighting sleep throughout the day, or even falling asleep sometimes, just when you're not doing anything, even falling asleep in more severe cases when you're physically doing something, like you may be at your desk working and falling asleep, you may be driving a car and falling asleep.
Frequent urination at nights, increased acid reflux, and headaches in the mornings are also other signs persons should look out for. Sleep apnea in one night is not a major issue, but Dr. Scott says if it happens more than once, it can become a problem.
So it means that, for example, persons with sleep apnea have a higher chance of getting a stroke. They have a higher chance of getting a heart attack. They are more likely to develop high blood pressure, and if they do develop high blood pressure, it's more likely to be difficult to control. They may have memory problems. They may have problems maintaining their work because they keep falling asleep. They may even put themselves and others at risk. For example, falling asleep while they're driving, falling asleep while they're operating industrial equipment.
To diagnose sleep apnea, a sleep study is usually done. This will determine the type and severity of the condition for the appropriate treatment to be applied.
In the younger population, most of these persons, because it's related to enlarged tonsils, we actually recommend surgery for most of these younger persons. But for the older population, this is adults, 20, 25 and older, we usually recommend CPAP for them with surgery where they have difficulty using the CPAP machine.
With your health report, I'm Shamela Pullen wishing you good health.